the recording, and I am going to pop some music on. As we, or as you, as a group, as you watch at the base of the hill, the mochi mist, its air sweet and almost sickly. It's a stark contrast to the deep sadness that is filling within Bodhi's voice as in his anguish, in his tears, in his unknowing of the tragedy that had befallen your house, Laurel. You watch Bodhi's form, his scales grow, his scales extend as you yourself leave. As you all watch his scales reveal and rupture through his form, as his form becomes longer and serpentine. His jewelry forming into bands and ornaments amongst his draconic form. As you see as you watch as his wings burst from him, these grand, huge, this leathery fans of white, cutting through the mist as the air around him freezes as well, as you feel this frigidness erupting from him, his crimson red eyes welling with tears as he launches himself skyward. As Laura, you run away. As you were at the top of the hill, the picnic blanket kicked aside, the mochi that you had prepared by your friends, they scattered before you. As you watch your starry forms, your archer drawing back her starry bow as she fires these arrows towards Bodhi. As the tiger within your form is reaching, lashing out, trying to claw and pull itself from you, even as you shed starlight, as it tries to pull itself up the hill. As the scales held by a constellation raise their hand upwards, as you watch as the weight is pulled down, as using the scale, see these chains forming as the constellations try to stretch out to reach and wrap around Bodhi, but unable to as you run further and further away. As the swimming koi lashes around you, watch as their form also transcends into a dragon. As your starry forms take on their varying visages, as you see the constellations lashing out. Give me a second, I just want to make sure to but as you watch your starry forms trying to strike, as the arrows like shooting stars rush past him, as these chain links are being thrust towards Bodhi, as the dragon and the lion roar, as watch as that goblet, or another goblet, the teacup constellation that is the teapot, as it contains all the other starry forms within it. You watch as it's shaking on your form, its constellation. As they circle around you, you see it shaking, wanting to burst from the steam, fury bursting from them as you feel their wrath pouring out from you. But instead of it being this scalding hot rage, your tears as they pour from you. What fills your heart, Laurel? What's going through your mind as you run away?
She's thinking why she told him that even that she still cared, and asked him if he even did he feel the same thing she did? And the fact that he didn't answer, it just made her very upset that maybe he, like, she knew he was sorry for what his mom did, but she felt like maybe he didn't feel the same way and was just only going on the date because his mom's tried to put a trap, but she's not sure. But she just feels so heartbroken that he didn't answer her and wasn't honest with his feelings when she asked that question.
As that worry crosses your mind, do you run away? How do you try to control your story forms, or do you let them?
No, I try to control them because as much as what he did hurt me, last thing I want is for more damage to be done, and he was already like leaving, so I had to stop myself.
As you watch him, or as you feel his shade leave you, as you watch the shadow of his giant form cast over you, as your light sheds from you, it shields you from the blanket darkness that he presents as he flies upwards. But as he flies, as you watch this happen, Cupid, what's going through your mind?
Cupid is like confused. Like they did hear some of the conversation. But they're also very worried for Laurel and a bit unsure which direction they should go. Like, should they go after Bodhi or should they go after Laurel? But seeing Samosa go after Bodhi, they're like, okay, I'm gonna go after Laurel because honestly, I think Cupid would punch Bodhi just for making Laurel cry. Because that's their friend, and they're very like you made my friend cry, so you know.
No, yeah, you
Yeah.
do not deserve. Yeah, no, 100%. As you watch this happen as you go towards Cupid to Laurel. As you are making your way towards her, do you call out for her? Do you try to? Actually, no, don't say anything. As you think on that, hold that for a moment. As Meiying, what's going through your mind? What do you?
I think that she would be like very like conflicted at like hearing the revelations, and that it's just, oh goodness, a very, I mean, it sounds almost like out of like the script for like a radio drama, for goodness sake.
Really does.
Yeah. Probably keeping an eye and seeing that Samosa is going to go after Bodhi. She's going to assist Cupid in helping Laurel calm down and try to wrangle in the starry forms as she can see them all just kind of, understandably, losing their shit about this. As I think probably if Cupid looks like they are more going to assist Laurel, she might try to keep an eye on the forms so that they aren't... what's the word? going off, causing
Um,
too much chaos.
Yeah, going off, losing the shit.
Yeah, and causing more problems.
Yeah, as you watch as their light launching from Laurel. As in the fray, some are wayward, and some do fly past both you, Cupid, and Umeko, Meiying, Mwag, and Hasuko. But as this is happening, as these wayward lights are striking past you, and you two having to try and evade them, I'm asking you both to roll me a dex save as these lights come flying past you. As you watch them, as they're flying upwards and skyward, you watch as one of the starry forms launches, and like a dragon slaying javelin, it pierces into Bodhi. Well, as some of the as these starry shackles are wrapping around, but as he continues to fly further up, hear his roar echo in the distance from these shots.
Is that a second shot?
These are multiple. They're just shot? These are several. There's like several going off all at once.
But it's a second shot going towards Bodhi.
I did not mean to roll twice. I thought I only clicked once.
So there's it isn't specific. There's no like one singular. The initial shot that Laurel had shot when they found out was one, but these are, it's like almost like a meteor shower as the starry form just pulling starry arrows out. So there is no defined second one, as arrows are just flying past Bodhi, and although he's evading some of them, one does strike him.
Could the bronze griffin move to like block that arrow, block that shot?
We can definitely come to that then if you
cool.
Know. As actually, yeah, I'm gonna ask you to, for the bronze griffin, roll me a dex save, or even acrobatics, see if you can try and reach it before it hits Bodhi. As Cupid, you are able to evade the starry shots, but as these javelins, these starry arrows are launched around you all, Umeko and Mwag and Hasuko also are trying to evade them as best they can as they illuminate the park, the hilly park that you're on as you go up the incline from the small hidden the small hidden brush you were in. As you try to make your way up, only Meiying, one does just blaze past you. As you take, give me a second. You take 12 radiant damage, Meiying, as one of the arrows just rushes past you. Blazing heat.
No.
And here. Yeah, as you take that. It's 12. As you evade it, Cupid, and your way towards Laurel, what is Samosa doing?
Seeing the attack happen, I imagine she, the first initial attack, I imagine she got pretty antsy and was moving to interject or stop or help, like just clearly moving out of stealth. Because like the quest is over, right? Like the people, like her friend is being attacked by her other friend, so she's like, fuck this. I'm not planning to stay stealthy while this is happening.
It's as if a second task has now begun.
Exactly. But then as when he started to fly, she was moving towards the griffin to chase. But then the other volley happened as well. So she's like, I imagine she's like halfway or closer even to the Bronze Griffin and Bodhi.
Yeah, as you with a 21. So would this be the Griffin actively trying to take?
Get in the way. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you
Yeah. So
descend,
I imagine like because Brooklyn was standing perfectly still, not reacting to what was happening, not noticing the first shot. I imagine after the second shot came and the barrage came towards Bodhi, the guardian of basically the picnic, as he was standing visual, really like next to them, essentially, kind of leaps into action and animates to defend.
as they animate and they come alive. As you seeking to defend your ally, as you take flight, solitary in this moment, as you rush upwards, as having shifted into their current form, Hasuko would join you soon, but wanting to go check on Laurel first. But before or just before they can join you, as you take to the skies alone, you race as fast as you can, and in a rush, just in the periphery, you see the dart come flying towards you, and like it was when you were on the wall of Kasakawa, like a daughter of Hideo, a daughter of Kasakawa, you watch as one of the city's sons, one of the city's proudest sons even, is about to be struck. And someone who not just would outrank you, but someone you have a very close personal bond with. As you rush towards them to protect them, to save them, any good soldier would. The Bronze Griffin clashes with the arrow, and as it rings through them, illuminating them, they take 12 radiant damage.
Cool.
I'll pull up Jalapeno. As you being on the back of the Griffin, as you fly by, you see Bodhi's scales, gargantuan, each one almost as big as you, if not bigger, in some places, as they form these clusters of angular points, almost like giant icicles, as the frost forms around him, as he soars before you. As I'm going to have the group with Laurel first, as Cupid being with Hasuko and Umeko and Haruki and Wag raising up the mountain with you, up the hill with you. As you come towards Laurel, having evaded the shooting stars as best you can. As Laurel, you try to rein them in. Can you roll me an Arcana check, or can you roll me an Arcana or a Wisdom check, whatever you would prefer.
That's what
Or even, actually no, yeah, Arcana. Actually no, Survival, Wisdom, or Survival.
It's loading my thingy. Come on.
I believe. Come on.
Come on now. Okay, now this. Oh, for wisdom, yeah, wisdom.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a boo-boo.
That's
a
thematic
boo-boo.
as fuck, though.
I'm fucked. I'm fucked.
as you Laurel try,
I'm so fucked.
it's like
I'm so.
it'd be like you were in the middle of you've been taken by the storm in a raging sea, like you were out at the seas when you had first came to Trailer and
Yeah.
alone, afraid maybe. What
Oh boy.
as you feel yourself losing control over your starry forms, what is going through your mind as you can see them rushing towards your friends rushing towards you, but you also see in that moment one of them hurting Meiying, as although she's able to just evade being torn and destroyed by the arrow, it burns and you can see the light has scarred their form for a moment before it reformed as she continued to run up the hill.
Laurel would be.
How do you try in vain to control them?
Laurel would just be like yelling at her story forms to stop and do. But at the same time, she notices she feels like her story forms are not connected with her emotionally, spiritually, and right now because of what they just found out. I mean, her forms are connected to Laurel. They protect her, and if they feel like Laurel's mentality is at stake, they will break off and just do their own thing. And Laurel, seeing Meiying get hit, is trying to get that control, but because of that bad wisdom throw, her mind is so upset, is still focused on what Bodhi said and all the questions in her head, and she is just not in a good state mentally.
I imagine as you try as you try to desperately you watch as you lose that connection, as you struggle to maintain, as Bodhi flies further and further away, as your body can't move, even though your starry forms try to pull and push. Cupid, Meiying, do either of you try to do anything to try and see as you see Laurel? What's Laurel's body language, by the way? Like, what's her expression on her face?
She's like heartbroken, but she's scared because she can't control her forms, and she's just holding her, like hugging herself, trying to keep her body still, but is struggling so much.
Well,
how do you, Laurel and not Laurel, sorry, Umeko and Meiying, and how do you try to help? How do you try to calm Laurel down, to try and help her gain control of her starry forms?
Cupid is like rushing to Laurel and just tackle hugs her. But try not to like actually tackle her. But like just hugging her, like Laurel.
Yeah,
Are
trying to
you
compose
okay?
them.
What happened?
You know, I think Meiying might also like match that and try to like weighted blanket like wrap around and try to assist and give Laurel something else to like focus on.
Mm. You bring your weight, bring yourselves down, Brian, Laurel. As you're pulled away, Laurel, from your anguish in that moment,
She would feel Cupid's hug, and just immediately reciprocate that hug, crying, knowing that someone is finally holding her and trying to keep her calm, and she doesn't feel alone right now. She would just say to Cupid, he wouldn't even tell me if he really, if it was all a ploy, or she felt her heart was broken and she felt completely, and she didn't want to be upset, but she was.
as Hasuko and Umeko would also, they would join in trying to provide their weight and their support. Hug. Sorry to continue. If you want to continue, sir.
No, it's okay. People will just be like, that fucker. Don't worry. We'll kick his ass. If you want. Only if you want.
Laurel would say, I just want him to answer. I just want him. I told him that I didn't care if he did it or his mom did it. I didn't care because I felt this happiness with him, and he was gonna push me away, and I need to know if he really didn't feel the same about me that I do about him. And I promise, Cupid, if he says he doesn't, you can go right ahead and kick his ass. You go right ahead.
Fuck Bodhi.
Yeah, kick Bodhi's ass if he says he didn't feel the same.
Of course. I would kick anyone's ass that hurts my friend. No questions asked. But let's take a deep breath. Because your magic starry forms are a bit going ham.
She would say, I know, I want them to stop, but they just don't seem to hear me anymore. There's something wrong.
Well, Also, while all of this is happening, Cupid is still hugging Laurel. And like trying to be like a reassuring presence, like the others are. And like they pull out some snacks for Laurel because they're like that helps them, and maybe that'll help her. And they're like, here, have some of this. This always helps me calm down, you know.
Would I be still full from that, those noodles? Like the one little syrup of noodles? Would I be still full from that, or?
As you've been exuding quite a significant amount of energy. No, you.
Okay, yeah, I'll grab it. I'll grab it and eat it.
Wow.
Do you say anything, Meiying?
I think she would, like, mirror the sentiments of Cupid, but also tack on with a... We need to hear it from him first. Lack of an answer is not always the or an answer. It's possible he seemed quite overwhelmed about everything. So let you hear it from him himself. He does at least owe you that, I would think.
He does, and because all he could do is say he was sorry, and I understand I understand he was scared, but like, how do I know he's saying that from his heart, or is he saying that because he's protecting his mother?
It's a very... Oh, what's a good word for it?
Convoluted?
Heavy. Heavy
Haruki
thing
says.
to know about.
A shit stir?
I don't think he was the one to do it, but... he
does
can't
seem like-
really... Oh, go
on,
for
sorry.
it.
No, go on.
It was not him who did it, but it's hard to, I suppose, say that, like, you have some sort of... No, he does. Well, it's not. He does not have the responsibility. But when a family member does something so terrible, I mean, would you not also say sorry if, say, your sister tripped on something this street and maybe knocked over a pot of water and got someone wet? Wouldn't you also say sorry? This is a very different case, but that kind of thing. I almost wonder if he feels guilt by extension, even though he did not do anything.
You're right.
And, you know, it almost sounds like he found out today.
He would
And,
not be
like-
He would also not be apologizing if it did not make him feel terrible.
Yeah, I agree with me.
Haruki nods as well as he just iterates the sins of the mother don't extend to the son. But he's fled before you could get any of your answers. As you're being blanketed by Meiying and Cupid, Haruki looks to you. He turns to look to the sky as he sees the bronze griffin flying skyward. As you watch as these giant phoenix wings of white feathers burst from him. As he's preparing to cast fly, as his skin, as those vines climb up over them. He turns to you, Laurel. As you listen to your allies, as you listen to Cupid's and Meiying's reassurances, but also validating your suspicions, your worries, but also trying to find reason. How does Laurel take it in? Does it sit easier on Laurel, or does it add to Laurel's stress and worry? Does it make Laurel feel better, worse?
She wouldn't know right now because she's still trying to eat the thing, but she would feel a little better, I guess.
As you find these comforts, you do watch, or you feel as almost like when your body has run out of tears, has run out of emotion, and almost numb. You watch as your stars, their light dim. The constellations still shimmer and circle around you, but like dying stars, their light is only just reflections, almost like small moons instead of blazing suns on your form.
Mm-hmm.
As Mwag, climbing up amongst the group, goes to also give you a hug. Haruki asks, what do you want to do?
What, me or?
Yeah, he asks you.
Oh. Laurel would stand up, and she said, I need to talk to him. And with a sheer determined look on her face, she gets her story forms to stop, telling them, if you want to be mad at him, we're gonna have to do it when we get up there. But for now, I need you to come back and rest.
As you call upon them to rest, it's not immediate, it's not sudden, but you watch as their energy is just as it wanes, and you feel these 5 shadows, these 5 lights, like as if they were eclipsed, as they descend, as they drop in their strength. As the rest of you can see these constellations, just these forms of the zodiac signs. They drop as they tower over Laurel, as they cast their light over her. You watch as each of their forms, rolling mists of purple, their lights shining from golds to whites to purples and blues. But as they diminish and wane, Laurel rein them in and gain.
Looking to their back in, right? Like,
Yeah, they still like their light is shining around you, and they're still blazing before you, but they have no energy left to give. So they're not
okay.
attacking, they're not firing, they're not doing anything.
I would just slowly walk my way to the mountain. Holding my locket in my hand. And wait. Would I'm not 100% sure if the locket has been and I gotta find it again.
Attuned.
Attuned, thank you. Yeah. Because I know one of the requirements was that I have to find my Kai or something. And I think we kind of said yes. So would
Good.
that? I don't think I added it to my sheet though. Uh-oh.
It's alright, I'll pop in chat for you.
Thank you.
As you think on it, as you hold it, you do feel there is like a beating heart, a thumping, as the Shrathaka locket, as you feel this warmth emanating from it. You have attuned to it.
Oh my god.
As this sun-shaped locket made of gold, dark walls shimmering around it as it's made of pepper gold. As you hold it, you feel the seal that clasped it shut. You can feel an airiness to it as you watch its face lift, allowing you to open it if you wanted to.
He will automatically open it, and she will say Bodhi's name, hoping that it can give her some answers.
As you hold the locket, as it opens, you see a black void with mist rolling before it. As you hold onto it, the names of your friends, of your sister, of Bodhi racing between your mind, but the first from your lips, Bodhi. You call his name. Feel the locket hum as warmth exudes from it. As before you see Bodhi, as you begin to make your way walking towards the mountain, Haruki turns, or as you all begin to move away, Haruki with his wings out, he says he's going to go ahead to join Samosa, just in case, and he'll meet back up with you. As he's able to fly, is anyone able to join him or want to join him?
I would say, how far away is Samosa now, by feet wise?
You'd be a fair feet away. Don't worry about the nitty gritty.
1,000?
We'll come to that later. We'll come to that in a moment.
Well, it's just important for Alu.
Okay.
Is she still over 1,000 feet away?
I would say just as Laurel is about to, as Laurel as Laurel makes her move, as she opens the locket, Alu is feeling the connection between Samosa and themselves waning as the distance is growing too strong for their tether. That band is starting to is going to need to snap back any moment.
I'd say Alu feeling this, and you guys probably able to see like this thread coming from like the center of their shoulder blades that disappears after it gets to a certain distance away. Like this very thin, like literally like fishing line purple thread is like almost pulling him towards the direction of Samosa. He's gonna quickly race into a nearby shadow and pull out a small green owl statue and just toss it to the nearest person, either, which we'll say was either Meiying or Cupid.
Very fair, very fair.
We'll toss it quickly over to them as he gets like shunted and pulled back, like leaving a small like scrape marks into the dirt of the mountain as he disappears. Unless you guys had a different way of traveling up the mountain.
No, it's fair. As like I'm just checking if Umeko can fly right now.
I don't think she can. She can teleport though. She made it clear
Hasuko.
that she didn't want to do that.
Yeah, Hasuko could fly.
Hasuko can carry 2 people as a Kirin. Haruki can carry 1. There is.
Mwag is free.
Mwag is free, as Mwag. He's gotten used to Mwag's weight.
Yeah, how many can the Green Owl carry?
2.
I want to say 2,
probably.
yeah.
2, maybe 3 at a stretch. Very stretch.
I'd say
like 2
with
in the back, 1 in the talons. I don't know.
To be fair, with you 3, yeah, I'd say with you 3 specifically, you probably could carry all 3 of you fine. Well, not fine, but like it wouldn't be as lithe and limber as it normally would be. But like if you 3 wanted to go on the owl, it would be able to carry all 3 of you. As Hasuko's already shifted into her Kirin form.
I mean, if we're all going, we can like split on to different means of carrying, right?
How do you feel about
No,
that?
Laurel just wants to get to like immediately in front of Bodhi, just so I think like the owl might be the better option. But that's just me.
Yeah, I just mean like the owl can carry maybe 3 people, but 2 people, and then Haruki can take someone. Hazuko is probably gonna take Umeko, and then maybe another person. I don't know. So
I mean, it is just
there's enough.
Laurel,
carrying.
Meiying, Cupid, and Hasuko. I mean, Umeko that are the only ones that aren't able to fly. So yeah, you guys could like it'd be. There is no worry of like if you guys have enough like vehicles. So
Yeah.
is it? So just to confirm then, so you're all going to be hopping on the owl?
Yep.
Yeah, sounds good.
Damn, would never be me. It would be me being carried by Haruki.
Oh, you know what? You made a good point. I'll go with Haruki. Sorry, I completely like forgot. I was just like, oh wait a minute, I can do that.
I dream of being princess carried by that man.
As you prepare, as Laurel, you look to the flames, as Aluz tosses over this serpentine owl made of green stone, but bursting forth as they've been summoned, as this giant owl of stone scoops you up, Meiying and Laurel, allowing you onto their back. Haruki having Mwag sit atop his head. Actually, no, I lie. Mwag is taking his normal place, being nestled between you and Haruki Cupid, as he's able to kind of like stand on your back as Haruki kind of just like wraps around you and like as if like you were skydiving. Begin
Well,
as you're launched upwards.
Haruki's
As-
like, what the fuck? There's a horse right there. There's plenty of room on the back.
As Umeko has
Yeah.
gone atop the Kirin. As Hasuko's left, the Serpentine Owl's left, and Haruki just looks to Cupid. I guess I'll be
Yeah.
helping as he just scoops you, and like a rocket, the three of you launch upwards.
woohoo.
As looking through the locket, Laurel is always typing what they would see.
Also, Cupid would wrap their giant ass tail around Haruki because just extra
Yeah.
security. They
You
wouldn't
gotta.
mind being dropped, but like, you know,
Yeah, no, this is these
Like-
are thousands of feet.
I mean, it's not ideal.
Yeah,
Cupid
no,
could survive that.
sure,
Stop.
yeah, easy,
Slow fall.
easy. Yeah,
In reality,
No.
though, Cupid could very easily survive a drop
Yes.
from orbit.
Yes.
crazy. I hate this.
Yes.
It's
gonna
monks, man.
I'm launching opposite of the Earth, so Cupid goes into past the ozone. Done.
Yes.
Everyone falls
Let's go.
downwards. Cupid falls upwards.
Woohoo.
But no.
One thing you gotta know about Cupid, they love
Fucking-
anything that is
Do you,
dangerous.
do you reckon we could do that to May? Like,
Oh,
as a
God.
plasmoid, you can like hold like an hour's worth of oxygen. If we just replace that with helium and make her like a giant balloon,
They just drop Cupid from that balloon.
could we turn Meiying into a flying vehicle? Is my question.
Oh my god. She doesn't need to breathe.
But no.
Oh,
As
could we turn her into like a weather balloon? Like we just have an open flame or something. Like under.
I don't want to do that. We don't want to
And
cook
then-
her.
Oh, it could be like one of those like you said, helium balloons, but like one of those like that
Like a
were used
Zeppelin.
for transportation, but they would just continue because they were too slow and dangerous.
Yeah.
as you ascend, as you fly skyward, as Laurel looks through the locket, its chain rattles against the rushing winds as the spring air grows cold, as the smell of the forest, as the smell of the sweet mochi, not the forest, sorry, the smell of Mount Mochi, the smell of the festival, and the smell of Amidaka leave you as you ascend higher and higher, trailing after the great snake as it flies skyward towards the mountains. The moon and the clouds cutting between you as you try to see, as you hear erupting fireworks going off from the festival but beneath you, as you ascend, as you give chase, as Laura looks through, seeing Bodhi as his face, his draconic face, billowing against the rush of air, as the tears of forming within his blood-red eyes, their slitted lens, as they descend or cascade like a waterfall and leave him. They instantly freeze as the mist around him sparkles, as snow is beginning to form around him as he flies, as he just freezes the air. As you fly, Samosa, you are first, as you are. You have been flying while the rest of your allies were comforting Laurel and checking in on Laurel. You had taken to the skies, and they won't join you for a while. As you follow Bodhi, as you just for a moment you are neck and neck, as well, not neck and neck, but like as you get struck, his arms, these giant draconic arms with huge claws. Huge claws are beside you, you catch one of the radiant bolts and take it. As what are you doing as you're trying to give chase?
Samosa is more determined than anything. I would like determined mixed with concern. Giving anything. Does it feel like I could call out while this is happening? Like or is the rush of wind too much?
Although the wind is, it's as the cold air is filling your lungs. If you shout hard enough, you might be able to. It would be your lungs will be sore, but as you chase, as you see Bodhi destroy, you can feel Bodhi's distraught energy, as even his tears, these huge snowballs basically, or giant icebergs of tears almost come flying, and not iceberg, but more so grand boulders of ice are being are falling towards you as you chase. How are you?
She looks
you try
down
to call?
concerned for a moment. Oh gosh, that might hit someone. As it fly back to Earth. I'm trying to think. I think she'll just try and call his name.
As you two are flying, roll a charisma or a persuasion check, or even as you try to call out to him.
Persuasion.
As how, like, are you just constantly calling out to him, or are you like how? Are you?
Yeah.
As you try to call out to him, it is. As you try, you are unable to reach him for the duration of your flight upwards. But as you make your way up, as you call out, as you feel your voice growing hoarse, as you struggle against the cold air, as you see the city is barely lights beneath you. As you ascend, you do feel body slow down.
Oh.
But as his tears are falling towards you, I'm going to ask you to make a deck save.
Oh, shit. Me or the griffin?
In this case, as you're steering the griffin, I'm going to say you.
That's not good.
Oh, my fucking lord.
Does the griffin give me the help action?
No.
Wow! Wow!
I see.
As it would.
Is
This is me hoping that your stats are better than the griffins.
Why would I ask? Would it be the griffins if some of the stats were better? Kaz!
Because you're flying the
Gee.
griffin. It's the griffin making the check. Well, no, it's a nat one, so it don't matter. Sadly,
It doesn't matter.
it does not matter. As you
isn't the moon there too?
Alu is there too, so if something very bad happens, then he can help. But
as you're flying upwards, as you ascend upwards, the griffin takes 24 cold damage from one of
I'm
the.
so glad this fucking.
Go on, sorry.
I'm just so glad this griffin is tanky.
From the tears, from Bodhi's tears, as you try to fly and evade them, one crashes and smashes. But as it hits, it just erupts into a dazzling of stardust or snow dust. as it glimmers and shines around you. But it's still, as the force crashes into the griffin, you watch as it buffets and knocks you back. As Baldy picks up his speed again.
Was that deliberate? She says that. Did you just use your tears as a weapon against me? What the?
As he slowed down, he turns his head to you. As you see his huge draconic head. You can see that his eyes are freezing over even as well. You can see that his lips, his fanged maw, crooked in sorrow as he as his draconic roar leaves his mouth. As he roars outwards. Mosa! What are you doing here? Snarls.
Is he actually stopped?
He hasn't, but he has slowed down. As this is just before his tears hit you. I'm gonna correct this. So his tears would hit you, as he's speaking with you.
Okay.
Like I'll let you know when that happens. Sorry, I realized that I forgot to narrate you actually having to talk with him in the moment where he stopped. But yeah, he slows down to let you draw closer.
I didn't know my Bodhi Low was such a heartbreaker. She chuckles. What happened? Are you okay? Barely even like acknowledging that he is a dragon in this current form.
At the moment you say heartbreaker, that's when the tear hits you. As he picks up his speed.
I'm sorry, I didn't shout.
As he just snarls back, "What do you want?"
I just want to make sure my friend's okay.
Of course, you've been organizing this all, haven't you? He snarls. As you can hear,
In part, yeah.
a confusion twisting on his roars. As even though his as he speaks in Dracan, as his words are monstrous, you can hear the confusion. Yeah, as they boom and they rip through you, harsher than the cold of your flight. I
don't know if I need to make a check or anything, but like Samosa is trying to actively ignore this. Like all of like the draconic, monstrous, even trying to like ignore the cold as best as she can.
How is she trying to?
Like just trying to focus on like, this is my friend, nothing more, nothing less. Sorry. Like, just trying to keep that focus in her mind.
Yeah.
And ignore, like, everything else.
Give me a second. As you're trying, you've faced all sorts of perils. You've witnessed you fought a great worm under Azorian.
Yeah, just last week.
You've fought back Chirel that have plagued your new home. You were even there and were able to carry on even when the walls of Kasakawa fell. As you try to comfort your friend, as you try to provide your support, this indifferent aid, as two sides of your life, your past and your present come together in this tragedy, in this mix of heartbreak and heartache. You are able to shoulder the burden, and for now at least, your body is numb to any outside pain, as your heart burns and pushes you forward, drives you with full of determination to try and help your friends.
The warmth of sanctuary, keeping her going.
As you push through, what did you say to Bodhi? Sorry.
As he's like, you organized this, didn't you, or something like that? He said, right?
You've been planning all of this.
In part, yeah, but I didn't think this would be the outcome. I just wanted you to have a good date.
You say that Bodhi, struggling to keep composed, even. Fireworks are going off around you as their booms soar ever higher. You fly towards the mountains as the festival beneath you is trying to reach up and trying to bring some not levity, but trying to take that heartache away and swap it for joy, as you hear, or as you can see, or the light of the festival beneath you. As you try to remind Bodhi of the effort that you've gone to for this. As Bodhi, confused and flying faster and faster, is trying to make his way to the... Then I'm sorry for wasting your time.
It's never a waste of time. My friend's happiness is important to me. I just want to talk.
As you say your friend's happiness is important, then why aren't you with her and appeasing her? Broken her heart.
Because you're my friend too, idiot! Please! My shoulders are broad, my ears are large. Let me carry some of this burden. Speak to me.
Roll a charisma check. Or persuasion, even.
Only 6.
As you try Bodhi listening. See. Begins to slow down more as you are able to be eye level with him, as he's not a gargantuan beast dragon.
No.
He is where your griffin is roughly as big as his head would be. This form. Lie beside him. He looks to you. As his tears
Samosa
streaming.
would like,
Oh, I'm sorry.
as soon as we got to eye level, Samosa would like just like try and give a comforting smile, like as like he slowed down enough for her to like catch up. At least willing to like hear, you know, for her to be here.
Even before we had met, I've ruined her life.
You didn't do that.
This is a cruel twist of fate. And I don't wish to hurt her any more than I already have. Bodhi snarls. Bodhi, the voice, as you can hear the tears in his, you hear the pain in his voice. She's a fierce guilt.
But man, she's like totally into you. Why else would she ask us to help you? Help the date.
That was before she knew what I am. What my mother has done.
Yeah. Maybe you should have put down the profile, but like it was a bit of a shock.
Would you
that's a good point.
would you reveal that your own blood is the reason that who shares your other half of your heart? That you had exiled their family since the dragons roared and warred with the elves. Would you tell your loved one that? After you shared a kiss, after you shared each other's warmth, after you spent a day reveling in each other's company.
Yeah, maybe not a first date type of thing, but it's definitely important. Listen, man, it's just a conversation needs to be done. Because clearly you're both into each other. And then if the conversation, depending on what the conversation happens, then decide.
As you look over his form, you can see where the initial shot that Laurel Starry Forms had struck him still burn as they shine on his scales. He flies further and further towards the mountains. You can hear the pain in his voice as he goes from a mix of anger as he speaks. What if that conversation couldn't even happen?
You never know if you don't try. And plus, you're a super cool wizard. You can just teleport away if it goes wrong, right?
I want to be a coward. Don't answer that, as he says, as he turns away,
Actively
from
flying away.
knowing what he's doing. She struck me.
It's not. She
She had
did. Her story forms did. They're clearly as shocked as she was. More so, even. I don't know how it works, really. Magic's never my forte. But she was telling them to stop. I don't know if they're like spirits or... I don't know.
As the group, as Bodhi's flight slows down, as you all move, you see as the others begin to draw closer, as Umeko and Laurel in sync, their voices booming over everything as they exclaim, "They are spirits," aiding your explanation, Samosa. As the serpentine owl draws closer, as Laurel, you've been watching through your locket, as you could see Bodhi in it the entire time. As you thought to
I believe you can hear as well.
I will check.
If it's scrying, pretty sure you can hear as well.
Oh, it is scrying, but like specifically in this like image, they're just looking to.
Right.
Laurel,
There's no speakers in the locket. Fuck.
There are no. But yeah, Laurel, as you look at the locket, you see Bodhi within.
She would see the tears and his expression, and she realizes that he doesn't want her to get hurt because of his mom, and he's pushing her away. She assumes that he doesn't know how to control that, and never had met anybody that gave him that happy feeling before, so it's all new to him. Laurel has had a lot of failed relationships in her old country, but she's always thought she was in love with somebody, but it didn't work out. But for the first time in her life, she truly, deeply loved Bodhi. And she realizes that she has to show him. Talking won't do much. She had to physically show that she's not going to just run away because of something his mom did. Because it's not her home country, is her home country, but what matters is how we make amends for and make the future much better.
Past is the past, but the future, we still have time to shape, change, and to amend even. As you draw closer, as as Haruki, the owl, and Hasuko as a Kirin fly closer as you draw up to the tail of Bodhi and are able to fly alongside him as you see his beautiful draconic form glistening in the moonlight. As you see the gold on the white, these pepper gold bands glimmering with all sorts of gorgeous designs. As you draw up behind Samosa, as Bodhi has turned away from embarrassment, as feeling the additional the cavalry having arrived, turns
Cavalry of love.
turns to see you all as his eyes grow wide as he stops in place. As
Oh jeez.
you all as you all catch up.
Oops.
Glad you guys can make it.
So,
Yeah, Laurel will give Samosa a pat on the shoulder for stopping Bodhi before she stands up to him. Bodhi, look at me right now!
As before he does, what were you going to say? Sorry, Cupid.
no, Cupid just said so.
As Bodhi's eyes go wide as he halts in place. He looks to you, but in shame as his form coils around all of you.
Have we landed or we're in midair?
You're in midair, thousands of feet over. The light of Amidaka are far away in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
He just looks down to you, but he looks as he looks to you, Laurel. He looks. You can see the shame in his form. He looks down, trying to not look too long, as he can't keep your gaze. I'm going to change the music. I just need to find the right place. As you stops and looks at you for a moment, unable to keep it, as he just asks, almost defeated, is it worth even trying?
You know what? I have asked myself that question for most of my life, you know? And that was even before I knew about your mom. I came here for a reason. And yes, to find out who I am here in Charliel. But there was another reason I came here. I wanted to find that one person that I could call my own. And it did take me a while. I first fell in love with somebody who ended up being my wingman. That's life, and I know we only know each other from just the letters. And we only knew each other just on this one day, but I'm gonna tell you right now, and you better listen to me, Bodhi. I don't care if you're a dragon. I don't care if your mom caused all the trouble at home. My heart is telling me that I love you.
His eyes. To you.
And I know,
I'm sorry.
Bodhi, that you feel the same way. You didn't answer me when I asked you before, but looking at you now, you feel the same way. You're scared to admit it. And I think the only way to prove it isn't with words. And Laurel will do something extremely stupid that might cost her life, but I want some... She will force herself to fall to the ground. In the hopes in the hopes that Bodhi catches her. That's the idea.
As
Talk
Someone
about
just-
trust fall. Holy shit.
Someone's just flabbergasted. Someone's just freaking out.
as Laurel's about to step, Bodhi looking down. You've searched and you've tried your whole life. How cruel is it when fate brings us together, that I should get lucky once when you have tried countless times. Why? What boon have I earned to share these feelings with you, to have this pain tearing me apart inside? I can't live knowing that every time you look to me, you just see her, the one that had ripped everything from you, your home, threw you to the far wastes, ice and snow, and even then chase and hunt you down. To have you carry this burden, this weight of your family that has extended for many millennia. To have you now, at this time, at this place, share this bond with me. But to see that of the blood of that who has ruined everything. Know that you might have these feelings, these thoughts in your head, in your mind, eating away at you like they eat away at me now, cursing you to a life, sharing it with me. It's not
Laurel
fair.
will, yeah. Laurel says, I really don't care.
As
Because if you, I don't care. And then she'll say, I choose my own destiny. And I believe that if I jump and if I fall now, you'll catch me. And you feel what you feel in your heart, and you're not gonna let anything stop you. Not the past, but only your future. Then she jumps off.
as he's not able to pass that moment immediately. Just I'm gonna ask as Laurel, you begin to make the motion, this leap of faith. What's going through your mind, Samosa? Not Samosa. Cupid. As you see this happen, as Haruki almost instinctively is also lurching forward to try and save Laurel. What do you do, Cupid?
I think Cupid is like rationally they know that like maybe Bori will like deep dive to save her, but they're also like, now my friend is doing something really stupid. I need to do something stupid too. Release me. I must catch her. Like that kind of reaction. Like my friend is deep diving, and Cupid is like, no, I have to go after her. No, let me go.
You must.
I want to jump too. Why can't I jump?
No,
As-
not
Friend
like
jump off
that.
a
Like
cliff,
my
would you
friend is.
follow?
Yeah.
If you jumped off a
Cupid is
cliff,
like,
would
yes.
you?
Yes.
Cupid's like,
Cupid
yes.
is that kind of person. Yes. If my
As
friends jump off a cliff, Cupid will follow.
instinctively, just as you and Haruki are one and the same way. If anything, you wanting to move forward, as you suggest, even being thrown, you trying to turn yourself into a bullet, even as you draw on the momentum. Haruki and yourself do lurch forward to try and go, but as it's happening, you hear a tap on your head and a tap on Haruki's chin. Up. Hold on. Let them cook.
Let him cook.
Yeah.
Emrak exclaims as
Cook that
Haruki isn't
burger.
stopping. Haruki isn't stopping as he is rushing forward, but as he's unable to catch you, Laurel, as from the height you are the plummet that you will make. The drop is so sudden. As Haruki tries, as his grand wings lurch forward, even with Cupid adding to the momentum. They try to reach for you. Meiying, on the Jade, as you were sitting with Laura, do you try to do anything?
The owl lets out a fucking startled squawk.
I
As one of
mean,
his passengers jump off.
if a flair for the dramatic and an equally extra gesture is gonna get this dumb man out of his headspace, she's gonna let it happen.
The plan for what you just said, that just sums up Laurel in a nutshell right there.
It really does.
As you just watch and let this happen. Hasuko and Umeko are in the same boat. But what about you, Simone?
I think in her mind, and out loud, she's just
Oh,
I know I'm a bit quick with the love stuff, but this is just the first day. Oh my god! And she's like running into she's reaching into her bag to pull out a stone. And if things fuck up, she has an answer. She has the answer. She has an answer to this.
yep. I died with the answer. The end.
Oh man.
Let my sister know that I died in love with somebody who didn't reciprocate it. The end.
You barely even hear it,
Damn.
as with the speed you Laurel would have fell. You don't know what her last request was, but no. As she drops, as she goes.
They would assume what the answer was, and they would tell my sister anyway, whether or not Bodhi even attempts it.
Who knows? But as you prepare for your dramatic event, this dramatic, this leap of faith, this leap of trust, this hope. As you hope on this moment. Laurel, as you fall, and the rest reach to try and help you, but allow the dramatics to rise. As Bodhi coils around you all, your trust is paid in full. As he swooping underneath you, land into the nest of mane between his neck and his head, as his horns wrap around you, coiling you, as if you were nestled perfectly. This as if it were was a seat awaiting you, as you take your place.
Oh, thank she.
Bodhi's tears streaming down his own face. Do you say anything? Do you do anything?
Laurel would look at his tear-streamed face, and she would go, I knew it. I knew you would catch me, Bodhi. But please, never assume that you think you're gonna be a burden on me. I've dealt with burdens all my life, and for me, this is not a burden. This is one of the best blessings I ever had, and I am not letting you hurt yourself or push me away because you're scared. And I want us, and I do mean us, to go forward in life and fix whatever we want to fix and be happy. Isn't that what you want?
He looks up to you. As you can just see, he's kind of as he kind of like lifts his head, and kind of has to like turn it to you. As he looks to you, you feel his voice reverberating through his form, and as it like fills you, these guttural roars, the rattling of his scales, as you feel the cold around you. Don't feel. It's not a burning frost as you sit there, as Bodhi exudes, as if like you're wrapped in a blanket, as you are wrapped in his mane of brown and silver, as it keeps you warm from the frost that exudes from him. There's a almost jovial, as he said, this would be cooler if I were to continue the pain my mother has brought to you. You fall. I'd like to try.
I really don't know how many times I'm gonna have to say it to you. If you love someone, you want to do all you can for them. You did so much just for this one date, and I will admit I had help, and we both wanted to impress each other. Doesn't that say something to you?
As Bodhi looks to you, most research usually needs to be peer-reviewed and have multiple tests to confirm an answer. But I think these results are resounding. Won't need further examinations.
She will once again she will hug him first of all, and the warmth. She will say, I told you I love you. Can you at least say it to me if you mean it?
As you ask him his feelings, in the times of Iron and Dragons, they said that only those who were bound them would ride the dragons. Soar amongst the skies with them. Their Kai. Wherever you wish to go, wherever you wish, whatever you wish to see. If you would like me to fly you to the moon, you wish to soar through the clouds, the seas, and reach each of the anchors of the moon. I am always yours. Hi.
She realizes I don't think he's gonna say it, but you know what?
That was
I-
very, very touching.
I do love you. This is what these feelings. This is what the stories sing of. This is what has driven every great tale forward. This feeling is what I have for you. I do love you.
Holy. Almost started crying, but they're happy tears. I promise you, they're happy tears. She would look up for the at the others and give her the a-okay signal that everything's fine now.
As the rest of you be hovering above Laurel, as you see all of this, you hear all of this. As upon Bodhi's rushing to rescue Laurel, Haruki's momentum freezes too and seizes you in the air, Cupid. As you watch and hear as Laurel gives you the thumbs up. Do you think Bodhi is gonna need that punch?
Cupid could probably do it anyway.
Just fucking drop me to Haruki. And they're like, hey, look!
I'm probably gonna punch him. He almost killed me with a tear. What the fuck?
What is wrong with you?
Cupid will just make Haruki land. Honestly.
Well, you
Like,
guys are
come on, let's
thousands
get down there.
of feet in the
Ow.
air, so like no.
There's room in the Griffin.
Yeah, so there's
Drop me.
as you guys are as you are all fluttering over the mountain, like you guys have begun to burgeon over the mountain peaks as you were moving. As Haruki hovers and holds you up.
I scared the shit out of me, Kaz.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put that there. That was an accident. As Haruki holds you there, he does bring you to the group to allow you to join Meiying on the Owlback, or onto the Griffin with Samosa. Allow you to rest and not dangle.
Nah,
As-
Cupid is fine with dangling.
Must be so good for spine compression, though. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, as you're being dangled, as you're dangling away, as you're brought to a safe place. Bodhi begins to circle around you all again, but this time slower and focus and to as they're focused in on Laurel, as they kind of swirl around you. What about you, Samosa? What's going through your mind as as Bodhi shares?
I don't know if you want to know.
Bodhi declares. I mean,
I suppose it's like, okay, so how big does the wedding reception need to be?
Oh, God damn it! I knew you were gonna think that. God damn it!
So like, if they have dragon, right? They probably like know a bunch of really large things. Probably need a big doorway. I'm gonna need a lot of food for catering.
Those Cupid clock this. Can they like just clock this and be like,
You can tell she's deep in thought.
Samosa's like, oh, I bet it would be a quick engagement. I'm pretty sure, considering that she just Did Laurel just try to kill herself by jumping off? Yeah, it'll be a quick engagement, no question.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Don't
quick
need to wait a few
engagement.
years.
No, exactly.
No question.
Christ.
Exactly. Might be a bit awkward when they try to choose a seat and realize they're mortal enemies from a bloodline, but you know, you can leave that out. Like she's
That's
thinking
like
about
oh,
it so,
like,
like she's thinking about it
oh,
so deeply.
bunch.
I just had an even worse thought. What would the children look like?
Cute is the answer. Always cute.
They're dragonborn.
Oh.
Or they've just got. Or they've
I
just
don't know how
got scales.
dragonborns work.
We don't.
Yeah,
Actually,
we're that.
hang on. I'm gonna look
But
this
no.
up here. Hang on.
As in this case, it would depend on the situation, but like
Yeah.
in like with like Bodhi's scales, for example, if they were to be appeared, if for the hypothetical, they may come out with scales, or they might come out in draconic. Who knows? Who will know?
Maybe
what the hell?
we should
Human.
shelve that. Like,
Yeah, that's not
'cause they're
important now.
they've only been
Dra-
on one day.
dragon-
Like, what the fuck
Exactly.
is this?
Exactly, it's far too soon. What about you, Meiying? How are you taking in what you just witnessed?
Oh yeah, they're compatible. Sorry, I had to look up a
Yeah.
crossbreeding map. We're fine.
Sorry, I was gonna say. I mean,
Looking up a
With-
Punnett square.
Goddamn right.
What?
with
I had to make sure.
Shireleo and Law and saying you it is viable, but no, that's not important. As Meiying, yes. Sorry, how are you taking in what you're witnessing?
No worries. I think overall, just relieved. So many problems with relationships can be fixed with actually just talking to each other.
Crazy how
And
it's
it's like-
apparently.
And it's like, finally people just do that for once.
as you circle. As Bodhi looks to you all flying, you get a message, Laurel, as you see a blooming snowdrop in your mind's eye as it opens up into a snowflake, a perfect ice crystal. As Bodhi just messaging you, almost meekishly. Are they your friends? The ones that helped?
She looks up at them. Yes. Yes, they are. I'm sorry I had to lie about that. We just like you, we wanted it to be perfect, but I guess perfection is the eye of the beholder.
He replies back. They're probably tired, aren't they? They'd want to hop on,
Oh,
wouldn't they?
oh, sure, yeah. Let's. I'm sure you're tired too, though. I mean, she will notice the wound on that her story form scraped on him, and she would say, you should get that looked at.
No, it's okay. I'm more awake than ever. As he pulls back his message, as you look to the cluster of his scaled where he has been struck, he looks up to the rest of you. As roll me an insight check, Laurel. As in that messages, as you spoke with Bodhi. Roll an insight check for me.
That'd be a 19.
With Bodhi's shyness and meekness and his suggestion. You can hear there is a begrudging reluctance to wanting to let them to sit on his back, sit on ride Bodhi.
I mean, they have their own mech and they're flying already. They can get down on their own. Besides, I think I would prefer it was just you and me. Trying to be a little teasing.
See some of his scales tinging pink. But as Bodhi circled, he stops as he looks over. As your starry forms, you see them. You feel them still low in their energy, but you can see as you look over to Mount Amizori, the towering mountains outside Amidaka. You see 6 flashes, 6 shimmering lights, as you feel this calling within you, Laurel. As you see your own starry forms, you feel them as their energy's low. You feel them trying to surge as they return their own flashes. As you do feel there is a strange. Roll me an Arcana check, actually. As you feel this energy calling to you. As you feel this resonation. This feeling, even though it's from so far away, with how many stars you had witnessed fall from the sky, you feel that same feeling you had felt when you were in the ice caves. When you had revealed, or when you had uncovered your tigress starry form, your sign of Leo.
Oh, right.
As you feel this calling from the mountains.
She will. Deep inside Laurel, she could sense that her story forms were basically saying to her, we need to go over there and bring that light with us. Not wanting to make Bodhi travel all the way over to the mountain. And so she will reach her hand out and open up her palm and all of her story forms will be unleashed out of her grasp as they shoot their way like shooting stars, each one a different color of the constellation they form, straight towards the mountain.
As you reach down, as you reveal them, as they form this constellation, as you see the rest of you watch, you see as this circle, this almost like a clock, circles around Laurel, as different the Leo, not Capricorn, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, and Pisces reveal themselves on the zodiac circle that formed around Laurel. As you look to these forms, as they reveal a map, as they shoot off, as their forms take on this constellation, they dot almost like a pathway as you look to them through this little clock-like lens. As you look at this pathway, they reveal like steps climbing up as their stars each align with one another. as your star chart, your star map climbs up to the mountain, they all shoot off towards the others. But Bodhi, also restless and not wanting to watch as he's also slowly shifting his gaze and he's following the stars that you've shot towards the mountains. Before we take our break, Meiying, Cupid, Samosa, as you sit on the owl's back and the griffin's back, do you try to follow along? Do you try to speak with Bodhi and Laurel, or do you let them? As you watch these 5 stars create this this amassed constellation of a map that moves up, zigzagging through the mountain valleys to its peak, towards the 6 shining lights. From afar, you can feel this powerful magic emanating from Laurel, and then as if like a bridge leading you towards the mountain.
Samosa will follow from a distance. Kind of like resuming like what they were doing before with the date stuff.
As Haruki also begins to fly low and join, as he will sit behind and land on the griffin.
Welcome aboard.
Having me. Stay close.
Samosa just nod.
As Meiying and Cupid on the owl, you two also continue forward.
Yeah, it's date part 2. We are letting them resolve this. We are staying within oh god, what's the word?
Stalking distance.
Listen, I was gonna say supervising distance, but that makes it sound worse.
Chaperoning distance.
Yes, thank you. I forgot that word.
No,
It's
you're
like they're getting like a second try at a first date.
Yeah.
And we're just here for backup again. We're here to make sure, now that most things have been talked through, that they still have a good time in the end.
On his back, Laurel, Bodhi does say I need answers to think, and I understand if you don't wish to join me atop Mount Missouri, but whenever I have found myself needing to contemplate, even when I was planning this, I found planning this date, the mountain was where I could go. But I also need my own answers. I must speak with her. If you wish for me to drop you off home, and we can speak in the morning or when you've rested. Like I can't sleep just yet. I can't rest. But I know this has been a lot.
Laura will say, if you feel that you need to face your mother alone, then I will respect that. But just know that if you need that support, I'm staying. Because I do not want you to disappear on me again. But I will respect your boundaries.
As he picks up his speed, as the chaperones in the back continuing their pace will be able to just about keep up, doesn't shy away from your presence, Laurel, this moment. Your support and your comfort, presence. As you feel his energy, his form. Comfort him. You're in your presence. That is, take a break.
Hell freaking yeah. And this time we don't have to dodge ice boulders.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
You're gonna jinx it.
Like we won't. We'll probably be at most about another hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, I shall. I'm gonna pop the time in chat. If you can be back sooner, please pop that in chat for us with a thumbs up reaction.
Okay.
We'll continue when everyone is back.
All right.
Alrighty.
As you fly, gotta check if Laurel's back. Excellent. All right. As you fly, Bodhi, trying to justify and just like rationalize like his reasonings when, as the rush of the winds fill your ears as you fly forward, and as he speaks, his grumble's low. Even if as he tries to whisper, being a huge dragon, it has no effect in the volume as you hear him plainly, you hear him clearly. He explains that when he when I moved to Amidaka, when I would come to stargaze, to take in that which was hidden under Amidaka's eyes. I found the stars shone brightest here. Found the mountain streams calming. I would just think and watch the stars. While I studied, while I learnt, I found the mountains gave more magic, more understanding of the beating heart that is the arcane. I would be mountains. But as I As I have studied this magic, I found that it's unlike that of Kasakawa being on the mainland, closer to the heart. Revealed more. I feel I've been able to tap into wealth of magic deeper than that can be found at home. I hope I can share that with you.
Laurel?
Hang on, I'm typing it.
Nice. As Laurel's speaking, if you want to pop that in roll 20 for me while you're typing it, sorry. If that's easier, just so when we share on the recording, then it'll be accessible there. But as you tell him that you appreciate his story and thank him for sharing it, do any of you speak or ask Bodhi anything, as he just generally flies fairly silently as you move as he locks on to the shine of the stars that your map leads him to, Laurel.
Also, we're like turn to Haruki. Do you think it's okay if we like interact more now? Now that we're like revealed, you know?
I think the jig's up.
That's what I thought too.
Haruki nods. Besides, I think it's not a bad thing for a new partner to meet their partner's friends and acquaintances. True. And boss. Maybe do I count as a boss?
I mean, you're my boss.
Yeah, but like it's
but also friend.
I mean, yes. Friend. We'll go with friend. Well,
what do you mean by that?
We'll save the titles. Like the titles aren't important.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Yeah, right.
We're
I mean, you probably should. You probably should tell him. Bodhi would freak out if he didn't know you were a lord and, acted properly.
They make you a lot different at Kasakawa, don't they?
We're built loyal.
As Haruki pats you on the shoulder. I'm joking. No, I remember when we'd be in the courts. When I'd watch the court with my dad my father was holding it. People like Atayo. Maybe he'll
something to inspire to look up to.
Haruki nods as the Cupid and Meiying, you also hearing the reassurance that the jig is up, that you can converse with Bodhi. Do either of you say or do anything or speak to Haruki, Mwago, or Samosa?
Cupid would message Bodhi using their earring of message while they're like crisscross applesauce on the serpentine owl. They're like, if you hurt Laurel ever again, I'm gonna come for your kneecaps.
Oh goodness.
Yes.
Dramatic ass rock and roll music.
As
The music fitting the aura.
yeah, as you are you looking at Bodhi when he turns to look over his shoulder?
Yes. And they're doing like, I'm keeping my eye on you. But they don't have eyes, but they still do the thing.
He looks to you and then he turns back as what would your message look like in Bodhi's mind eye? What does he see in his mind appear?
So much like how Cupid would summon or like dismiss Mume, like a tear that looks like an eye would like open, like a black tear would open. But in this case, it would be like similar, but like an eye like opens in his head, and out comes this like inkyish dragon. But it looks like a fully sized dragon. It's not as cartoony as when they would send messages to Laurel. It's like fully sized dragon that you can't quite like make out the details of, but it's huge and encompassing his mind. Like, if you ever hurt Laurel again, I will come for your kneecaps and sell your bones. They just add that.
He turns around.
Yeah.
You see a nostril flare for a moment. As whispering to you, Laurel, I do not think your friends like me.
Don't mind him. He's he's one of the few friends I have. The only person you should really worry about is my sister, but I don't think you should have a problem with her.
What? Why?
Well, Revna is the older sister, and she was always very protective of me. But when she found out that I was going to see you, she was very happy for me. So, and she knows about what... I don't think she'll have a problem because, well, she likes her magic and everything, but I can assure you that if she tries to hurt you, I will be protecting you, okay?
This giant dragon nods. As you declare yourself as his shield. He continues flying forward. But do any of you say anything as he continues?
Bodhi, I think we need to talk about like how you basically just cheated at school. There were so many people in our class trying to gun for the top spot, not knowing they were competing with a freaking dragon.
Bodhi, eyes going wide, and like as he
Like that's surely against some sort of rule, right? Like it's like cheating.
As you say that,
Oh no, so I feel like that's pretty like fair, you know? Like,
How?
because dragons are cool
Well, yeah. No
and
shit.
should be up.
as he. Well, no, I didn't. I mean, it's not. It wasn't important. My skill is skill. I've worked hard for my knowledge. What do you think I've been spending all those days and nights in the castle libraries, if not to research and continue furthering my understanding of magic? Not my fault.
Pose.
What was it? Sorry.
I suppose, like, I suppose, but like, if you punch someone, you'd like send them flying, versus someone else being, fine.
No, I felt pain as a normal person would.
Like, yeah, but your muscles are like dragon muscles.
Only when I'm like this.
Oh, really? Is that how it works?
I suppose. Yes.
Do you get to choose? Do you get to choose what you look like? Like, not this, but like the other one, the body low, no body big.
He pulls back when you call him body low. No, that was just the form I've always taken.
So you choose to be skinny?
Well, for goodness sake!
No, I hike. Because Bodhi, as he's flying over the mountains.
Is this hiking? Does this count as hiking?
I'm still using energy to fly. I assure you, I grow. The longer I stay in this form, the more ravenous I am.
As in, like, hungry, or like
Yes.
ferocious, or like, oh,
Yes.
do you eat the same amount?
No. My caloric intake is a nightmare. You don't want to look at my macros.
Ugh. Don't worry, some of the people in Tajima you wouldn't believe. I think they could drive, like, Cupid? Sorry, I shouldn't disclose patient
What?
information. Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
What do you say?
We need to work on your cholesterol.
My cholesterol is fucking fine. Alright? Don't even worry.
So just shakes her head. Yeah, I think he could rival you. Looking back at Bodhi.
Well, I don't enter eating competitions. I enter researching competitions. And they're not
Surely that would be
competitions.
cheating. Surely
They're
that
not
would be cheating.
What, eating competitions are?
Well, yeah.
Well, no. My mouth is still as big as it normally would be. My arms move as they normally would.
But, like,
Just...
I guess. Sorry, I've never
Wait,
talked
I
to
got a
dragon.
question.
I've never
only
tried.
fought dragons. I've never talked to dragons before.
Fought dragons?
I've fought a couple,
Yeah.
yeah. Fought like an ancient great worm last week.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
What was her name, Cupid?
I know
Cass-
Cupid
Cass,
knows,
you would know
but
Sweet
I
Show.
have forgotten. I've
Sweet Show.
forgotten. Trisha.
Oh yeah, Sweet Show. Sweet Show.
Bodhi's eyes go wide.
Oh no.
Cupid is like eating something probably now. Oh my god. She was
Tad
pretty
bit.
weird.
She has been dead for millennia.
Yeah, we
Well-
found like her ancient temple, and she like resurrected herself or something.
Yeah.
The dig site that was just
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was us.
You watch as Bodhi kind of looks over to the north for a moment
Like what
He
the
just-
fuck happened over there?
as he just shakes his head, but he just looks in awe at you, Samosa. That's quite the achievement. She told me much, many stories of the great worms of yore.
I doubt they compare. She was really mean.
Yeah, it was really mean.
I mean,
I
But
don't
no, life of the
question you,
adventurer
like-
man.
Sorry.
Life of the adventurer man. Haruki's got us running ragged. She says openly, forgetting Haruki's like right next to her.
Haruki just sitting behind you just waves his hand. Shidamaru, Haruki Indara Io, at your pleasure, I guess. Where this is just no need for formalities. Well, I'm here as a friend of Laurel's, as are the rest of us. Nice to finally meet you and get to actually speak with you. As he turns to Meiying and Cupid to prepare to introduce them, along with Hasuko and Umeko.
Who's a Kirin, by the way.
As that is also a point of that would have been an interesting topic that his eyes wide at as he looks to the Kirin, having didn't initially spot them. What have you been doing since? Turns back to Samosa, or continues to speak to Samosa. As did Cupid and Meiying introduce themselves, by the way.
She would. She'd be very extra with her plasmoidy movements for the fun of it. Try to intensify the situation with it.
What about you, Cupid?
Yeah, Cupid would introduce themselves. They would get up and like do about Cupid Storm Chaser, friend of Laurel, pirate, former pirate, current Avenger, dragon researcher, consumer of worlds, breaker of knees, sits back down.
Consumer of Worlds is a new one. Samosa says.
Oh, wait, what can I say? I like gathering titles.
But yeah, as you declare your titles, as he, after being introduced, Bodhi would give you all a nod. Bodhi to Hina, Yukina. As he gives you a nod, he would turn to Samosa. I have heard of your place, Tajima.
Have you?
Yes.
Damn, so you knew I was lying back at the cafe?
Well, no, I didn't know you particularly, but Shiodomaru, Io, your title has spread far. Ma has she has spoken of your efforts in Eidosha. It is my honor to share your company. Know that you all have to know that you and Laurel are friends. I hope we can grow to become friends. Also, if not, at least a man worth Laurel's time and your respect.
I mean, if you can get past him being a big nerd, he's a good friend.
Bodhi just blushes.
Samosa chuckles.
Ah, yeah. I
I'm
mean,
not a
it's
nerd.
cute. You know. Yeah, sure.
I mean,
I just enjoy
you spent
researching.
more time in the library.
Yes, of
Pretty
course.
nerdy behavior.
It's important.
Well, yeah.
How else am I
See,
meant to
that's
be?
cute nerd.
See, this is why you think my talent is inherent, and not skill and time.
Good point.
You cannot appreciate the effort of being in the library, researching and studying.
Well, I prefer the training room. You know that.
Oh, and Cupid is like like they completely forgot. They're like, oh right, I was also the box. I was playing games. The love box. I was hiding in there.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Samosa will summon Alu. This is Alu. I'm sure you recognize them from various
Yes,
things that they've done today.
they were on the harbour.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry about the sandwich.
You've been my baguette.
I
Cupid,
left you a
gasps.
gold to get another one.
And I thought that was just my lucky day. Not recompensation.
Cupid gasps. Like,
Sorry.
Samosa, what did you do to bully baguette?
It was
How
just
could you?
it was just a victim of the war of love, you know.
As Bodhi
No.
shakes his head.
It couldn't be helped.
No. What a
You've been stalking me.
Only for a day, 2 days.
As he turns to Laurel. Your friends have been stalking me.
You fucking knew, bro.
I prefer the term strategic observation, but whatever makes you feel better.
Your friends have been strategically observing me. Bodhi.
Well, we had to know what you were planning slightly, so we could plan around it to like fill in gaps.
We didn't want to override anything you had planned either.
Suppose not. As he just
Well,
looks
how would
to
we
you all.
organize the lanterns with the Ferris wheel? You know, how would we do that otherwise?
Yeah. Plan the restaurant, made sure you guys had mochi and that dessert.
Bodhi
You know,
just
the whole shebang.
guess, but I'd appreciate in the future if you wish to for anything similar, it would be just a surprise and not a following.
I mean, to be fair, we didn't know you. Like, we didn't know you, you know? Like, Samosa know you,
I mean,
but
I
we
did.
didn't know you. Yeah, Samosa knew you, but we didn't know you, so we were like, we have to make sure this date goes smooth, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, no hard feelings. You seem...
Don't blame us. Blame the
I don't want to
customer.
say cool. You know, bro, I don't want to say cool because it's like, you're a nice dragon, so it's like... Is that offensive? I don't know. You seem... Alright. Yeah. That's a compliment. That's a compliment.
As you speak, as the tension does drop, the mood livens up as Bodhi's shyness and Bodhi's confusion eventually shifts to understanding, in that you've all been in the same boat in the organization and the planning of this day, and wanting the best for Laurel, wanting the best, and that is what he also strove for this entire endeavor. And as you come to that term, the night growing on, moons hovering over you, you feel as the hours grow longer, the day, or at least not the day, but your energies begin to wane. But as Bodhi continues to strive on, you feeling your griffin and your owl, their time, their energy, the reserves drawing low. Would you seek to join Bodhi and continue flying with him? Do you try to suggest stopping off in the mountains, or do you or do you continue to try to push them on just longer as you draw closer? As you guys are about halfway, as Bodhi, having slowed down, he doesn't seem to show any sign of want to stop. As he's grown, if not silent, focused as he continues to fly forward.
It's been 8 hours already. Holy shit.
This would be a chance to long rest as you guys were flying, if you wish to. As you would have drawn near the mountains by the end of. By the end of the.
Yeah, I think you would definitely long rest.
Put the owl in autopilot.
Yeah. Like they curl up like a little ball.
Autopilot.
Autopilot.
And you're like.
I'd like to give you, Meiying, you can have inspiration for that. That autopilot.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, as you.
We're halfway.
Go on, sorry.
Sure. Sensing that the griffin and the owl are reaching their limit, Samosa kind of like awkwardly like, I know this was like a spear of the moment chase thing that we started, but like, my fingers are getting tired. We might be falling out of the sky soon, team.
As you declare that, may climb on. As he says,
You
with
sure? Is that
deep
awkward?
reluctance.
That's a bit awkward.
He doesn't clarify. He knows it's awkward. He's not very happy about it. But if needs must, Bodhi won't let you.
It's either that or death.
Yes. It's either fall down into the jagged mountains below, crushed or speared on the mountain peaks, or fall into the depths of the valley. Or I'll let you to rest between my spines.
It's very tempting. She looks down into the ground.
Damn.
Let's just agree never to speak of this again.
And Cupid
Speak
just
of
immediately jumped on Bodhi's back.
Speak of what? Bodhi says.
Exactly.
You hear, as soon as you touch him, Cupid, there's a very low grumbling.
Wahoo!
Cupid, you take his back as he makes these coiling noises that reverberate through him. As
Awesome.
thank you for allowing us, Bodhi. Of course, shoot him
And Cupid
already.
curls up in his mane and just like, alright, I'm not clogging out.
You're not clucking out, you're clucking out.
Clocking out.
As Haruki leaps over
And
as
they're
well
just
to
like,
join.
wait till everyone hears I slept on top of a dragon. They're gonna fucking lose their minds.
Well, as long as you tell it's not Bodhi, it's fine. Don't tell. No. Shh. Just put something into her mouth.
Already asleep, they didn't hear the last part.
As Meiying, you leaping on as well. As Hasuko
Yeah.
and Umeko hop on Mwag, nestling in amongst the scales. He's not nestling amongst the scales, but no, he takes his place with Haruki. As Meiying, you join in alongside Umeko and Hasuko as you fly over, and the moons, their glows illuminate the valleys beneath you, the clouds silver. As you fly on, as the hours draw on, as it passes 3, climbs into 4. As the stars shine and shimmer, away at the moment.
What's the Sherry little equivalent of Dragon Ball? I can't remember.
Dragonborn?
Dragon Ball at the anime.
Oh, Phoenix Orb X.
This does remind me of Phoenix Orb X. Riding on top of Bodhi.
Maybe. Aren't they on a Phoenix? Haruki. Mwag. Actually, they're on a Phoenix in Phoenix Orb X. You're probably thinking of
like,
that awful
say
parody
hi.
spin-off, Dragon Ball F.
Yeah, but like it's kind of similar, right? Just imagine fire instead of ice, and a phoenix instead of a dragon.
Mwag just tutting, shaking his head as he goes to pull, opening up one of his chassis as he pulls out a few manga. And he starts climbing in up. I must educate someone, my lord. Big Boss, give me a moment. As he climbs over Bodhi's spines and climbing onto your head, Samosa, he puts the manga in front of you. See, you'll read this as he starts reading to you from volume 1. You will read the story of Son Boku. Son Boku, the Vanara boy, who lived in the mountains, trained by his grandfather Bohan, how to be an excellent martial artist in this epic tale.
How many phoenixes in this story so far?
Shut up! They have to find all 4 of the Phoenix Orbs.
Right.
As he goes to explain the entire plot and clarify the story to you. You see in the distance nestled within the valleys, streams and waterfalls cascading down. You see 2 grand statues as a shrine. What's the word I'm looking for? Grandfather Botan. That's it. Thank you. Botan and Botu. No. Boku. I like Boku's funny. But no, as you fly over, you see nestled in the mountains as Bodhi begins to descend, as the stars shining illuminate beyond and almost like silhouette this valley you come upon. As you can see, a towering set of pagodas, 5 towers of varying heights with a central, almost like a palace, covered in snow, covered in ice. The trees around it frozen in place, their petals pink, reds. The season up here locked as you come upon this grand towering what I'm looking for. So not a shrine, but it's like a big shrine, but like it's like where this abode of Neo and those that worship and dedicate
Temple?
their lives. Yes, temple, but like there's also another word that I was looking for, but I couldn't find it. So, but it is not to worry. Come upon this sacred
Monastery.
monastery.
Is that what
Thank
you're
you.
looking for?
You're a star. Thank you. I was looking for monastery. As you come upon this monastery, You see the waterfalls frozen, their mist like snow, as steps climb up, leading to
Holy shit.
shrine. The trees, their branches arching around, the torii gates climb high upon each tier, leading up as bridges leading onto separate islands decorated with grand statues of golden stone. One set of the Shioka and Shion, as four beneath one, of blooming with wildflowers, sits nestled between a waterfall that cascades around it on the left. On the right, a grand statue of a seated kami, their form all round, their form almost like a pillow, like a cloud, as their form almost gelatinous, even in this statue. You see their mochi form sitting peacefully amongst their own waterfalls. You climb up, or you watch as Bodhi begin to slowly descend the base of these steps, climbing up maybe 100, maybe 1,000, up several tiers that lead up to grand Kamainu statues that guard the entrance. As you look to the gabled roofs, curving as the Kasawara style roofs climb into its tiers. As you can see, adorned on their tiles of black and snow covered, are sets of four-pointed stars. As this symbol radiates. As you come upon the shrine, as you see from within the monastery, you can see stuff shining. How do you take it in?
How do we not know this is whoa? I was just in awe.
As Bodhi flies ever closer. I've never gotten this close, but Laurel's lights, I've never hiked this high. Close. Seen it in the distance. As well, how do you take it in, Cupid?
Did you say Cupid or?
I did.
Oh, they're like, they're also like in awe. And then they feel like the breeze, because it's like probably colder than it was like
it is frigid up here.
closer to land. Yeah, and Cupid is wearing their yokai fest attire that has like an open shirt chest thing. But Cupid isn't cold, they're just like, look down, like, shrug. Hope. My abs will protect me from the cold.
This blanket will protect me. She pulls out a blanket from the bag.
What about you?
If you said a name, I think you cut off right at the end.
I probably, Meiying.
I I think she's just in awe. I mean, this place is just, I mean, it's nestled essentially all of its lonesome up in these mountains. You can imagine how, like, long and how, like, the amount of detail to take the time to make this, but at the same time, they've been flying a while, and it wonders where the hell they are. But she's just, keeping that one maybe just in the back of her mind for, when it's time to go.
As Bodhi descends before the steps, as you all look up in awe. Luna isn't here at the moment, so I'm actually just typing up the description for them, for their reaction. So while we wait for their return, you guys do anything as Bodhi stops you here? As he
landed. Sorry.
Yeah, he slowly descends just at the base of the steps. So like there's still, like, this map only shows the top of it, but there is several more to beneath here as Bodhi lands. As it's like follows along the waterfall, the stream on either side. Bodhi, he watches he kind of coils in on himself as his wings wrap around him, his scales shrinking. As he returns back to his elven form, he looks up at the steps, deep and high.
Samosa gives a quick hug to the now landed and able to do it properly. Samosa gives a quick hug to the miniature version of jalapeno and lettuce, thanking them for their service, and then puts them back in their bag.
Bodhi looks up at the monument before him, or the monastery. Jalapeno and lettuce, giving a bow with their wings, go low before they return to their forms, as they have overdrawn their time. And
Rest well, my friends. So, what is this place? I don't recognize the statues.
if you want to, you can make a religion check on, as you would, the Shiokar being very obvious in each of them being a motif of fire, earth, air, and water in their forms. As you could see, although Shion, the largest of them, crumple.
Oh, I thought he was like a mochi guy.
Oh yeah, no, that's the other one. There's two.
That's the one Samosa was specifically referring to.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I'll come back to that in a
Cool.
second. If the rest of you want to roll a religion, you guys can as well. But as the Shiokar sit and watch, Shion crumbled and broken and split into 4 pieces from their base all the way up. You can see as the one that is of Hide-Io, set with an empty face, half cracked. See Tashima race, the one that Hide-Io represented through fire, through their flaming regalia, and the rooster sitting in their lap. That's a Tashima on their throne of clouds. And a peacock, their faces whole, but without any features, just like Hide-Io's before its crack. And then sits Kengala on a throne of waves, crashing and rolling in on themselves. Where their face would be is smashed and destroyed. There is nothing that could be made and carved into features. But that which is last sitting on crystals and a mound of stone that forms their chiseled Shiosha, as their face with eyes feel like they're watching. As they're watching you as you climb up these steps, or look up the steps, sorry, as Laurel, to describe what you've seen, Bodhi, as you see the pulsating light from the stars that you've sent to the mountains to join the others, the other stars that would complete your constellation. As Bodhi followed this chart, as he goes to where he clears his mind, he goes a bit further as he comes up to the base of a monastery, a palace with its gabled roofs and towers, as it sits atop within this valley, nestled by the statues of the Shiokar that I had just described on broken bridges, guarded by two Kamainu and red pillared railings along the steps, the thousands of steps that climb up steep and beneath the Torii Gate thresholds that lead to auspicious temple. You see, the bridge to the right leads to a large gelatinous kami. Their form, just like the monastery and the trees and the mountaintop, frigid and cold and frozen over as the seasons have paused, as time itself has paused, as the moon's sitting over, just about to bring on the dawn. There are pinks behind you, but as you look upon the mountain, the purple of the night sky is still ahead. As if you want to roll a religion check as well for me, Laurel, you can. Regarding this mochi-like kami, you see as the monastery climbs up high, Bodhi also in awe as he shared that he's never gotten this close to the shrine. His hike would always stop at its base, or even further down, as his hikes would stop there. He's never gone this close, and he's never even thought to rise high. As this place frozen, but this place frozen in time, because it's sacred by its snows don't fall here. The snows have set, the trees have set. If I left a boot print or a footprint, I would have besmirched this place, tainted it with my presence. At a time that wasn't right. Felt like I should climb those steps. But now, as your stars guide me, Laurel, I find courage. Courage drives me to want to enter. As he looks up the steps, as you look to the giant statue of the kamis, the round figure, as you look at their smiling form, as you take in their features, both male and feminine, as they sit, Cupid, you being the only one who succeeds, as you having researched a fair amount on your food endeavors, this is, pull up a thing, This is the kami of mochi themselves. This is, to some, they are known as mochima. Others, zindagi mochi, meaning mochi is life. And the phrases that you recall reading about this kami, this being that had, to some tales, had brought and shared the craft of mochi to the people of Amidaka, to Shireleo, through her form, through their form. The phrase "Ain no zindagi, mochi kana," live eternally, mochi. As you learn of, as you look up to the kami, this god of food, who's venerated here. But as you look up at the rest of the monster, it doesn't show signs of this being some hermitage or a auspicious site regarding mochi creation. If anything, you'd imagine this would have been down at Mount Mochi. But as you look up to this Cupid, do you share this with the group? Do you talk about it, or do you bring anyone's attention to it?
Yes. Cupid will repeat what you just said and have like a contemplative look on their face, like a scholarly look almost. Like, yes.
Kami of mochi.
Food gods. Yes. This is the food gods' place.
I didn't know mochi had a kami.
I told you about it. It's the dog. Big
Do you
dog.
reckon that's a
Mochi.
kami for samosas?
There must
No
be.
idea.
Mercurii reassures you. No, I'm
I
sure.
wish to see them one day.
Live eternally. Eat mochi.
Maybe they live through you.
You reckon?
Cupid is proud as God.
Can I make a history roll with advantage because of May's food knowledge? Just
Sure, I'm
to
gonna
see if there's a god of samosas.
Go ahead. I'm actually gonna you won't need to, only on the fact that with having it being such an important food across Shreleo, you would know there is a kami of samosa.
You get
Samosa
Mahamosa.
Supreme.
Oh my God. I would.
I'm sorry.
No, if you're gonna keep monologuing about Mahamosa, I want to hear it.
Mahamosa. Every food, if it is worthy of worship, which they are, every ingredient deserves respect. There are places across Halo that would not only venerate samosas but worship them, believe they are Mahamosa sharing her being, feed to fill, just like those that had filled the samosas, to fill those who eat them with her love and her auspicious boon, to give them the energy and the joys of life through these crispy filled pastries. As you would know of them, Meiying, as there would be kami of jalebis, samosas, pakoras, all sorts. But Samosa asks, you would definitely know of Mahamosa. And if you want to roll a history check,
Yeah.
let's see if you
yeah.
let's see if you've ever actually encountered the shrine of Mahamosa.
Straight roll?
A history.
Yeah. Is it? It's straight. Just
Oh,
as is.
Oh. I'll allow you to roll advantage. You've traveled the world.
Thank you, because I have negative brain cells.
Nerds, you're good.
Fuck it, natural 20!
Only for this. Only for Mahamosa.
As you definitely, not only have you come across Mahamosa, you've heard some of the through your knowledge of Mahamosa. Some in Tajima even speak of Mahamosa. And as Haruki comments on, mayhaps the Mahamosa lives through Samosa. You know of some who have secret shrines within the kitchens that venerate Mahamosa in their elephant form. The remover of hunger.
Oh my god.
But also on your
think,
journeys, you see
so much lore.
Go on, sorry.
So much hidden lore.
You gonna say
I
sorry,
think
Meiying?
just like a very like reassuring like pat on the arm to Samosa. I think you embody Mahamosa more than you think.
Oh, it just feels wrong that I have not known of her until right now.
It passed your
Right,
mind for a
it's
moment.
weird.
You lived in a city
Well,
where there are so many kami
Mm.
venerated.
Well, you know about her now,
True.
so no more problem.
I need to
All
learn
is
more.
well. Like I said, I think she's closer to you than you would think.
Really? She like scratches her chin. I mean, it is the best food in the world.
I'm sure we could go and visit a shrine of hers someday. Honestly, if you share that you share a bit of the namesake with some of her more enthusiastic followers, I think you might honestly get jumped a little by their enthusiasticness.
Oh no. Are they cuckoo?
Not that. I would just say very energetic about their love of the food. Oh,
I mean,
I'll be well.
I mean, same.
Lovers of food tend to be sometimes.
Cupid nods in affirmation. That is very true. Yes.
As you speak on Mahamosa, Zindagi Mochi, or Mochima, as you recount those tales and legends, you look up to the shrines. As you look up to the frozen stone lanterns, their lights within. As you make your way up the ascension, you watch as soon as your foot, your shoes touch the stone, Laurel, you watch as within they illuminate, as if like one by one, guiding you, showing you the path forward, the aligning the lights as they illuminate, not like fire but like stars, as they burst forth like small suns within the lanterns, within the stone. As you look to the Torii gates, the lanterns within them also illuminate as you go underneath them. They cast a light over a Kamon, the symbol of the monastery, a star that has crossed over a line with several stars bursting off of it. As you look to this, you look to the shrine. Laurel, you recognize it. That was in your dreams. You look up to the shrine, the words, the name, the Silent Star Shrine, Umathara Shrine. That which was built in honor of Joitara Kyokai, the heavenly star that lays on the border. As you step forward to the shrine, as you look up to the steps, as you recognize its memory within your dreams, as you see stars pulsating, casting the silhouette around it, frozen from when it was made. The walls ancient, the tiles, they curve, their decorations frozen and held in place, awaiting your arrival. As the lights return, as do you feel, as you feel your stars, the 5 constellations that you had sent to the shrine. As you move past the lanterns, one by one, the stars would pull in from them as they return to you, refueled. As the dawn tries to climb up beyond the horizon to behind you, but the night still before you, in front of you. What are your thoughts, Laurel? What are you feeling? Bodhi beside you in human form. Watches.
The moment she touched her foot on the steps and sees the she does remember it in her dream. And even though her religion check didn't really, well, or maybe that was for something else, but
that was this. This almost feels like you've like deja vu.
Yeah.
As you see, identical to your memories, if not less frozen, less. There are no statues of frozen people littering the steps or the ascension, but the building and the stones are the same.
Yeah, he would, as she's climbing up the steps, she would just feel like this, warm aurora coming from her whole body is like, it feels like if she wasn't even walking in the snow, basically. Like if she was walking at that temple's like prime, like when it's all spring and like she felt like she was one of her ancestors. I think that's the better way of putting it.
Sorry, repeat that again.
As she's walking up the steps, like she's not feeling the cold at all. Like she feels like she feels warm. Like she's feeling like this warm aura around her. And she would feel like she is not looking at it as is like covered in snow and cracks and everything, but like as it was, like if it was just like a whole new building, like I think that, like, she's seeing it from the eyes of her ancestor.
As if when it was founded. As you step forward,
Yes.
as you feel the magic pouring from the stones. Even the rest of you, as Laurel steps on it, you feel this wealth of magic just exuding from the flagstone as the snow crunches underfoot, revealing the dark stone beneath. As the brickwork illuminates, as if like the mortar that was used to hold the stone in place was starlight. As it shines under every one of Laurel's steps. As your starry forms return to you, one by one, each of them, as you make before you made the next set of steps, as they place their hand on your shoulders. The one who holds the scales looks down to you as they take on a silhouette. As you look to them, you can see the past, see the ancestors that held this power with you, as they continue to be with you. But as they look down to you with pride and respect, they look over your shoulder to see Bodhi behind you. As the rest of the group are there, do any of you follow Laurel as she begins her ascension?
Yeah. Looking around, seeing like she's the only one shivering. Wait, is May shivering?
Would she? She doesn't really
Base-
have as good of a sense of sensation.
She's solid. She's a block of ice.
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, the cold never bothered Bodhi anyway. Haruki's
Yeah, so-
fucking blood is fire or some shit.
Oh
I say
boy.
Haruki has
Oh my
no
Cupid's
issue
built
with cold.
different.
Haruki will join, but as you take in the frigid cold, some of you may need to wrap yourselves in blankets and brace yourselves. As you take it in, Laurel, where is Bodhi? Do you allow them to join you? Do you want them side by side as your ancestor looks over to Laurel?
Do I ask where Bodhi is, or?
Oh no! Do you allow Bodhi to is Bodhi
Oh, yeah,
standing
yeah,
beside
oh.
you?
Oh yes, I let him come on. I let him and everybody else come on up. They're my friends, and they help me on this journey. The least they can do is be a part of help me be a part of finding out who I am and all that stuff.
As your ancestors, one by one, would have stopped you to return you to your strength. As the one who holds the scales, one wreathed in tiger pelt, a warrior in dragon scale, a Neo carrying a teapot offering prepared to welcome you with tea, and a hunter with their bow drawn. As their silhouettes take form, their hairs flowing and astrally silhouetted, as if like they were the night sky and the stars outlined them. But as they stand and they looked to you proudly, as they looked to Bodhi, how do you try to appease your ancestors as they look upon Bodhi disapproval? Bodhi looking nervous as he follows.
I would hold his hand and reassure him that they have seen they know who he is, and they do not fault you for what his mother did, and they see the kindness of his heart, and they know that he, as long as he loves her and protects her, he is always welcome.
Finding them, they return to their constellations and join with you. They wreath around you. As you do, their energy still pulsating around you, almost like a shield, like a protective barrier. But they can't stop you as your hands are wrapped around Bodhi's. As he joins you and makes your way up the steps.
Yep.
And as you climb, as you ascend, as you reach the top, as you stand by the parallel guardian lion, you hear something strange. Something overhead. Something having come from where you guys had, but instead of coming from the ground, from below the mountains, or above, you hear this like thwobbing noise.
Thwobbing? Oh.
This pulsating, strange noise. As something overhead, another shooting star, as it comes flying down, and just at the just on the tiers beneath you, as you made your way up, as you look to see this star collapsing from the sky, as it comes flying overhead, as it crashes into the flagstone.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
What?
You see a strange metal disc. In the crater and the rubble where it was. Hear a strange, even more thwobbing, more gelatinous almost. As in this fire, as just beside the path beneath the tree, as a fire burns from this discus, watch as something orange begins to climb out, something oozing, something pulsating, something small. It's something like May steps out.
Another May!
Do we recognize them?
Oh god.
As May recognize them. And their
So is
strange
Samosa.
flying discus. Excellent. I think all three of you, all of you except for Cupid, sadly no. As you see
Yes, I forgot his fucking name. Oh,
Elijah Testalerin oozing
yes.
out. As he, like, wobbling and dizzy from his crash. He falls out of his UFO. That's where we end the session.
Oh my god. They fucking
my
came
God.
back. Also, he crashed again. This guy needs to take his license away.
Who's
Listen,
this guy?
He's flying a junker. You know, what can you do?
Gonna
So
stop
yeah,
the
this is an
recording there,
alien
no?
we met.
This is an
Right.
alien.
You met an alien? Are you kidding me? And you didn't say you ever met an alien? Fucking hell.
I didn't see it porn at the time.
Cupid
Baldy
is
is
so feeling
also
so betrayed right now. Like,
So
what
May
do you
Baldy
mean
is
you met
also
an alien?
extremely perplexed and confused.
Listen, May didn't want the government coming after her thinking she was an alien and doing weird shit to her, so